Alright, what's up guys, Very Sweet here again, and I'm going to be going over the last few things you need to you need to know before you start going through your shots, and the things you need to practice. So the very first thing is, let me turn this on real quick. Once you've got, the way you're going to be holding your hand, say it's stretch or claw, once you've picked one, you need to start learning your 360s, your 720s, your 1080s. Alright, so I'm surprised that a lot of people didn't know this, but 360, 720, those are just terms for how many degrees there are in what you're going for. Degrees, there's 360 degrees in one circle. And so that's why a 360 is just one spin, one full circle. The 720 is, 360 times 2, so that's 2 spins. 1080 is 3 spins, and so on. So it's really just a number for how many spins you're doing. So one spin is a 360, and you're going to want to make sure your timing is really impeccable with the 360s, okay? So basically you should be able to go up to an inanimate object and just put your hands how you're going to trick shot and just do a 360. And ideally you want to end up right on there every time. If I was going for this mannequin, it's like that, I'd want to end on her every single time. So I'm not even joking when I say you want to practice this for maybe a couple of hours, maybe not all at once, but ultimately you're going to want to be able to end right on that same spot every time. Maybe you can start going for 720s too, like that. I was a little short. Maybe I need to do this too, See, it ended right on that spot. Boom. Okay, and just pretend you're going to shoot right there. If I was doing a 360, boom, 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 just like there. Okay, so that's the first thing you're going to want to practice your spins. Get your timing down. Know wherever you're going to want to be in space. Okay, know where you're facing at all times. Playing on 14 sensitivity really helps with this. So if you play on 14 sensitivity, you're going to get a lot better feel for the time it takes to move around. And this is really something you're only going to learn with time, guys. You're going to perfect this over time. Same with knowing how much it takes for a 180. Just right there. I mean, it's just inherent muscle memory, and you're going to learn it. Same with 360. You're just going to learn it over time, know how much you have to do. Alright, so now that you've got your practices for your 360s down, you know how to do a 720. You can even practice your 1080s if you want. That was a little bit too much there. That was too little. Okay, but you get the idea, right? So now you're going to want to do equipment cancels, which is stuff that you're going to be doing while you're spinning. Okay, and that can be a shock charge cancel. And so obviously you know how to do a shock charge. You press the LB right here and you'll throw a shock charge. And if you hold it down and you press Y, it'll bring your sniper back out and you'll never throw it. So what a shock charge cancel is, you just LB and press Y like that. And so if you do it when you're spinning, it looks like this. And also we went over YYs in the last video, like that. And so maybe you want to practice your 360s with shock charges or YYs. Both ways is always good, like that. And so that's something else you can do. And at this point I would just recommend doing equipment cancels like shock charges or YYs. Okay guys, and once you get your timing and everything down with the 360, you're going to want to start jumping while you're doing it. So you're going to want to practice jumping and 360 at the same time, and staying timed with that. So look, jump in 360, I'm keeping my timing, one full circle each time, and then maybe starting to add in a shock charge eventually. Until you can do that, fairly accurately and fairly consistently, just aiming straight at the wall, ending on the wall, And I'm not doing it that well right now, obviously. I just got on, and I need to practice as well. This is something that's good for me too. Alright, so once you've got that down, you're ready to start shooting it. If you get a blank spot on the wall like this,
you can start doing the stuff and practicing your shots. So what you want to do is maybe leave out all this and just do a regular spin and just shoot. So if I'm hitting around this area every time, it means I need to shoot a little bit later. And see, that's what you want right in front of you both times. So really just practice until you can get a pretty tight grouping. Oh, that was bad. But you know, you get the idea. Pick a spot, practice your spins, practice doing things while you spin, and not just before. You don't want to be doing stuff like this. You don't want to be going all over the place looking up and crazy and stuff. You want to keep a straight plane, straight around, and right where you start, make it look clean, just like that. And if you can't do it, just practice till you can do it. I'd recommend, once again, doing it both ways. And alright, I think that's where we're going to end this video. So basically, just a lot of practice, a lot of drilling. You know, I think just like anything else, you got to practice the basics. You have to know your spins. It's very essential. A lot of people just want to start going for crazy shots right off the bat. You're going to be going all over the place. You're going to be missing insta swaps, which we'll go over later. And just make sure you have your spins down and you can do it all very consistently. I'll see you in the next video.